Hey, it's June 3rd, 2011, and I just wanted to start recording myself because I wanted to document my transformation, female to male. Um, Today was pretty hard for me because I told my mom, and she didn't take it well at all. She pretty much was telling me how could I do this to her and begging me not to do it and telling me ultimately that she was gonna kill herself because she wasn't gonna live to see it. I asked her, I said, so for 35 years of my life, I have done everything you wanted me to do, and everything was okay. I said, so as long as I'm doing that, you're fine. And she said yes. So that's another reason why I decided that I needed to live my life, do what's best for me. Up until this year, I didn't really know that you could do a transformation like this. I mean, it's news to me. I guess I just been in the dark. But what a wonderful, what a wonderful thing to find out. Now I've been living this way as far as a male role since, gosh, '95. So this actually would make me a lot happier. Um, I've told my families. I haven't told my grandmother, which my grandmother I believe is going to take a lot better than my mom. She's 80 years old, but she seems to be more open than my mom. Uh, my other family, my brother, my aunt, I have a real small family. I didn't really, uh, we didn't really, as I was growing up, hang out with the rest of my family for one reason or another. I'm not even sure why, but we don't. So my family is rather small. And my aunt, my brother, my grandmother, my uncle, who just recently came back in the picture 3 years ago, and my dad, which he doesn't really count because he has decided that since I was gay, or at that time we thought I was gay, that that doesn't uphold to the law of the Bible. He's Jehovah's Witness, so he doesn't really have anything to do with me. He called me every blue moon, and that's fine. I mean, I've been living my life without him since my early 20s. So, uh, the background by myself, I'm 35. I have a wife, but we call each other married. You know, in Tennessee, you can't do it, but she has a ring on her finger, and we also have a daughter. And we adopted her. She was Shen's niece, my wife's niece, and we got her around 4 months, and she'll be 2 in August. So I have a family. I mean, I take care of them, and we just love each other to death. Um, I'm a firefighter, and I like what I do, but I'm currently in school, biochemistry degree. So yeah, um, it's rough. A lot of time studying, but yeah, the day was very hard. You know, I wasn't really worried about how people felt, except for my mom. But the way she acted today really let me know that as long as I'm in her little narrow right, you know, then everything's okay with her. And she wants to be my mom, and and I've always been the I've always been the good child, I guess. You know. Um, Excuse me. So besides me telling her I was a lesbian, which I didn't tell her, my brother told her, outed me. Uh, I mean, I did no wrong. In fact, she told me today she wished that I was the worst child every day of my life. That would have been better than for me to tell her that today, that I was transgender today. So I'm like, wow, you know. I mean, I've already had one session with my psychiatrist, and I had he expressed to me that I had anxiety about telling my mom, which I did. I was scared to death. 35 years old, and you're scared to tell your mom something, but hey, I was. I admit to it. But I'm glad I told her. Because that was like, it feel like weight has been lifted off me, but I think as time goes on, I feel better and better and better about it every day. You know, my wife is my wife is amazing. She really stands behind me in every way. And I mean, that's huge. We've been together almost 4 years, so that is very huge. And she sees that even me thinking about doing this has made me happier. So, you know, she's all for it. Um, so I'm just starting. I'm just now starting to go through the process. I have a meeting or an appointment. I guess he's an endocrinologist, but it's on his thing of family practice, but he gives hormone treatment for transgender, female to male or male to female. So I asked him the day of the appointment what's really going on. I'm sorry. Oh, but yeah, kind of sucks right now. But I don't think my mom is really gonna have a lot to do with me from now on. But that's her decision, not the decision that I made. But other than that, it may not seem like it, but I'm very excited. Like I said, the day was just rough, and just trying to adjust to that whole conversation. We talked for like 30 to 45 minutes, and she was crying and saying, "Why did I do this to her?" And don't do it. You know, why don't you just start wearing dresses, which I haven't done since 1999. I mean, it's just she just doesn't understand, which that's fine. I don't really expect her to understand. I don't expect anybody that hasn't walked my shoes or anybody that's transgender to understand. They just won't. But I don't want you telling me you'll commit suicide. Like I told her, it's not that serious. But I love my mom. But, this was rough for me too. But she don't understand, she was saying I was selfish and I was only thinking about me. But she don't realize, I have struggled with this for years. And just didn't tell her because she's not the type of person to talk to about that. She just not. Um, other than that, I'm just, you know, keep myself a little journal here. I don't plan on making this on the web or anything like that because this is just my personal journal. So until the next one, peace.